Are you really thinking of moving to Fort Lauderdale? Of course you are. I get it. Trust me. But first, we need to talk about the numbers. So let's dive into the cost of living here in Fort Lauderdale. First things first, let's talk about housing costs. So the average value of a single-family home in Fort Lauderdale is right around $525,000. Now, this number can definitely be much higher in more popular areas like Victoria Park, near Las Olas, and it can also be much cheaper in a little bit areas more west of the highway. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Fort Lauderdale is currently $2,300. The average rent for a two-bedroom apartment in Fort Lauderdale is currently $2,900. So renting in Fort Lauderdale is definitely going to cost you a bit more than some neighboring cities. So what about your everyday expenses like utilities and garbage and water? Well, the average apartment here in Fort Lauderdale is probably going to cost you between $130 and $175 per month, and a small home could cost you anywhere between $300 and $500 a month. Now, most of this is going to come from how big the area is. We have very hot air here, so anything that's indoors and AC'd is going to require a little bit more energy. So what about healthcare? Well, Fort Lauderdale is definitely known for having great options for healthcare. We have a ton of hospitals here, and the cost of our healthcare is actually very affordable. So that's your crash course on the cost of living here in Fort Lauderdale. If you have any questions about Fort Lauderdale or you're thinking about moving, please don't hesitate to reach out. I look forward to speaking with you. Until next time, I'm Evan Kessler. I'll see you in the next one.